welcome to my channel, Purposeful Play, where I talk about all things early childhood education. I'm Danielle, and I teach 4K in Wisconsin. And today I'm talking about my top 10 must-haves for virtual teaching. They're my top 10. They might not be your top 10, but that's okay. And I'm feeling like I need a little something on the wall there. Now that I've moved my furniture all around, it looks kind of bare here. So I might have to do something about that. Anyways, let's get started. All right, so I know that a lot of people have digital calendars, and I do as well, but I still need something that I see out all the time. So this sits open on my desk all the time. This is my own calendar. I keep track of all my group meetings, things that I need to do, my one-on-ones and everything. And also it's filled with sticky notes. It's a happy planner. I probably got it off of Amazon, I'm pretty sure. I can link one similar below, but it's one of the smaller ones. And of course it's cute and colorful, and I really like it. It keeps me organized. The next thing is just a plain old whiteboard and a dry erase marker. It's actually got the question of the day from yesterday, I think. Can we reuse this? Yes or no? You can get these super cheap. Even at the dollar store, I think they sell whiteboards at the dollar store. If you don't need anything too fancy, you can get them at the dollar store. And a dry erase marker, and you're good to go. These can be used for the question of the day. You can use them to demonstrate how to draw or write things. You can use it as like a blank background for when you're using a document camera so that they can see the items a little bit easier. So must have for me. Next thing is, this is number 5 maybe, are numbers or letters. Now, I was gonna bring some of them home that I have at school because we have a million different kinds. Big ones, little ones, foam ones, magnetic, fabric ones. But these are ones I just made at home. And I use them for games. I use them for musical chairs when we play, musical chair game. If you don't know what that is, I'll link my small group ideas down below. We do it for what's missing and so many different things. So I have a little stack of letters, and then I also have numbers as well. Number 4 is a big dice. It's easy for the kids to see, even if I hold it up in front of the camera, or if I have it under the document camera, it's easy to see. And of course, you can get an online, like a little electronic version of a dice, but it's not the same. Well, for me, it's not the same because I like them to be able to see it big and up close. So a dice. Kids in our class also got little pack of dice, ones with dots and then also with the numbers or the digits on them too. So we send home game ideas and things to do in their seesaw activities. All right, the other thing is a document camera. I have talked about this before in a couple other videos, maybe many other videos. But this thing has made such a huge difference in how I'm doing things. I bought it myself, so this is my own, which I'm fine having and spending my money on it. But this is what it looks like. Actually, I attached this upside down, but it's super tiny. So that I pack this up if I'm going back and forth between school and home, and I can just use it. And then this all flips out like this. I'm demonstrating how it works. Here, this is the base of it that goes on the table, and then it stands up in here, and it just plugs right into your computer, and on Zoom it connects to your Zoom, and you can just toggle back between like your face camera and then also the document camera. And this is what it looks like. It's just so teeny tiny, and it works so well. And then when I'm done, I just fold it all up and put it away. So I will link this down below if you are interested in getting a document camera. I know when I first talked about these. They were sold out, but maybe they're back in stock now. So I will put a link down below. Here's how small it is when I fold it up properly. Teensy weensy. I love it. Okay, the other thing is, I don't even know what number I'm on. Doesn't really matter. A good chair. And I had just like an old wooden kitchen chair in my room here. And after many hours of sitting on my bottom, getting a sore back, and I decided to buy a new chair. So I bought one from Office Depot, Office Max, whatever it's called now. And I'll show you what it looks like. And I can also put a link down below, but it's actually really comfortable. And I like that it has wheels, because I often, I stand up and then I sit down, and I stand up and I sit down for the kids. So it's nice that I can just kind of push my chair away very quickly and then pull it back really quickly too. And here's my pretty chair. I like it. It's, I don't think it's real leather. I'm sure it's just fake leather. And for some reason, like, look at how it is. It's a little wobbly wonky the way that I put it together, but you know what? It's okay. I like it. The other thing I use a lot is a tripod, and that's not just for YouTube stuff, but it's actually for recording videos for kids too. So if I'm in the kitchen recording something, because I have done little experiments in the kitchen, if I'm doing my mindful moment yoga videos for the kids, I use my little tripod. It came in this little tiny bag. Again, Amazon. What do I not buy on Amazon? Everything. And then it's just a nice little tiny one. It does have a little remote control if you want to take pictures or photos without having to actually go up and touch it. And it extends pretty tall too. So I've been enjoying this instead of trying to prop it up against, books and boxes and things like that. A tripod is very, very helpful. The other thing is my cart that I use to stay organized. I got it off of, I'm kind of peeking over it. I got it off of, I got it at Michael's, and I'm going to show it to you and show you kind of a couple of the things I have in there. A lot of the stuff that I showed you, like my whiteboard, my chalkboard, letters, dice, all of that stays in there. So it's right beside me. It's on wheels. So when I'm not using it and I'm just using my room for other stuff, then I just kind of roll it away and off to the side. And then when I get ready to Zoom with my kids, I pull it up close for me. So let me show you what it looks like. So here is my cart I got from Michael's. It's on wheels and has 3 levels or 3 shelves. These papers are stuck to here because we're doing the reduce, reuse, recycle study. And I like to remember what they're wanting to learn about, so that we make sure we hit and cover all the things they want to learn about. So in here I have, my markers and pencils, dry erase. This is how I'm erasing on my dry erase right now. We were playing a game the other day where I needed little bits. This is actually for me, for my meetings. It's my kind of like Silly Putty, but the more mature version of Silly Putty. And then I always put my other things in here, the dice, the whiteboard, chalkboard, and that kind of stuff. So this, I really, really think this is was a great purchase. And then the last thing I love are sticky notes, which actually I didn't bring over here, and my little tables for documenting. So here I had typed up all the kids' names on here, and this one was I was checking their number recognition and if they can count 1 to 1, and I just do that while we're playing games or doing our large group stuff, and I just had this right at hand. And then I also, behind it have also little, I'll just flip it around here so you can see. I think I've shown these before as well. This one was from a website, Prekinder, I think, prekinders.com. It's still available. It's free to print it out. I'm just kind of covering it up. And then I just also keep track of what they, the letters they can recognize, and do they also know the letter sounds. I tend to use a different marker for each trimester, so that I know if they've made any progress in the things that they knew last trimester and the things that they know this trimester. So I keep these right beside me. And the last thing, even though it wasn't part of the top, wasn't one of the 10 things, because I already said 10 things, is a good quality laptop, computer, whatever. I was given a Chromebook from the school district, and the Zoom would not connect, and it's very limited. So I ended up buying myself, well, we had a lot of travel points, and I just cashed them in for a new laptop because I'm not traveling anytime soon. So it's been great to have it. It is fantastic. And I think those are my top 10. And of course, without saying, your little other extra little tidbits, puppets, and little felt stories, and books and all those kinds of things. But these are kind of the extras that you might not be using all the time. The things that you will be using all the time, but the other ones you're not using all the time. So let me know what you need for your Zoom, and maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's something that I need too. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Have a happy day.